One sentence summary. The rise and fall of a guy who's basically, but technically not, Al Capone. Could you beat the villain? Could I beat Tony at his own game? Yes, I could. From day one, he's undermining his boss. So for me, I'd be like, Johnny, you gonna take this? This guy's mugging you right off. And Johnny's probably not going to do anything about it. So I would then go to the North Side guys, the rival gang, and be like, look, this guy's making a fool of you. Why don't you go rub him out? And they're like, yeah, see, yeah. There we go. He's dead. Now I'm in charge. How would you improve this film? So in the first time we meet him, Tony lights a match off of a police officer's badge, disrespectful, and then he just flicks that lit match onto the floor of the barber shop he's in. That's rude. What's the barber ever done for you? If anything, later in the film he helps you out. And then at the police station, Tony does the same thing. He lights a match, he just drops it on the floor. The guy's scum, he's littering. The chief of police in particular, but many of the characters in this, talk about 200 miles an hour. Just calm down, right? Just take a breath. His employee is hitting on Poppy, Johnny's girlfriend, right at the start, and he doesn't do anything about it. And then later in the film, when Poppy chooses Tony over Johnny, he's all like, I didn't even see this coming. Guy's an idiot. Many people in this film, Tony included, have trousers so high. I know it was a style at the time. If you're going to have a sneaky snogging session with a lad, and you know that your brother is a weird, creepy, might be in love with you kind of fella, don't do it in the hallway of your own house. Just do it outside. Because then Tony comes out into the hallway and the boy you snog him runs away. Tony's mum doesn't like him at all, yet she still puts up with him. And then later in the film, Tony's got an absolute ton of money and he doesn't help his mum out. She's still living in like a crappy house. And we've all seen this scene before, but as far as I know, this might be the first time it happened. I don't know. But basically, someone's got a cool plan for crimes, and then one person's like, I don't want to be involved in this cool plan for crimes. So that person gets killed. Apart from in this one, the guy's like, oh, I don't want to be involved. And Tony punches him like once or twice as a message to everyone else, like, oh, you better stay in line. And then everyone does. It's like, well, that doesn't seem very scary. You know, shoot the guy, at least kill him, and then send a real message, but they don't do that. How quickly were newspapers produced back in the day that Tony is still doing the things that are being reported on? And then there's already a newspaper boy going, extra, extra, gangsters doing stuff. It's like, he's still doing it. He's only just stopped doing it. How have they already got the story, written the story, produced the newspapers, and get them distributed? It's mental. Poppy, Johnny's missus, for now, does not seem to like Tony at all, and yet she's still like, yeah, okay, I'll go on a date with you and stuff. Why? Tommy guns fire 300 slugs a minute, according to one of the gangsters in this film. And you're like, wow, that's amazingly fast. And then you see him doing like 1 bullet, 2 bullet, 3 bullet, 4 bullet. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. How many times did the North Side crew drive past that restaurant to keep doing drive-bys going on for like 5 straight minutes? Was it a roundabout outside? They were just going around and around? And also, how did they know that he was going to be there? I know someone mentioned, like, oh, we know where he's going to be. But how? The newspaper editor guy who's talking about why gangsters are bad looks directly at the camera. He's all like, these people are disgusting and a shame, and I do not support them, even though this film glorifies them. Okay, who were you talking to there? Was it the audience? And I think he was the North Side guy. He's paranoid. He doesn't want to go out because, you know, people are getting machine gunned and stuff because some idiot's given Tony a machine gun. And then he's at a bowling alley and all of Tony's gang, like, coming in through the different entrances and all that sort of stuff, and he's still bowling, and then they're all standing there watching him, and he's still bowling. And I thought, aha, this is going to be a double bluff. But it wasn't. So, like, he genuinely was just, like, without care in the world, bowling away, not noticing that he was being surrounded. Poppy is offered 2 lighters, one from Johnny and one from Tony, and she picks Tony. And that is a metaphor, I believe. You've got to respect the waiter who tackled a guy with a gun in that club. If it were me, I'd be like, well, this isn't in my job description. I'm sure they've got security here. Tony's sister, she's goes up to like Tony's best friend or henchman, whatever he is. He kept calling him a little boy or something weird. Anyway, he's like, she's all like, "Hey, dance with me." He's like, "Nah, you're Tony's sister. See, plus you're only a kid." Because they all talk like that. And then she proceeds to like dance in the corridor like a lunatic. She's like, "Now will you dance with me?" No, no, I won't. Go away. And she's all like, "Fine, I'll go and make you jealous with this other random guy." And you're like, "Oh, god damn it. She's going to hook up with this guy any second now, even though they've got no chemistry together. And he's actively like, "Please stop bothering me." And yeah, next time we see him, they're all bloody loved up and it's crazy. They're like, "Oh, we're going to be happy forever." Immediately cuts to Tony walking up the stairs, humming his tune that he always does before he murders someone. There's a bit of confusion where Johnny answers the phone. He's like, "What are you talking about? I don't know what you're going on about. You've got the wrong number." Hangs up the phone and Tony's like, "Aha, that was a ruse. So you did try and have me killed." To me, it looked like Johnny was genuinely confused and didn't know what the guy was calling about. So. Yeah, Tony's mum says like, I know you've been away for a while and I know that your sister has moved out of the house and she's lived with a man and they live at this address. Oh my god, don't go and do anything about it though. Oh, I didn't think you'd go and kill anyone. You did, you psychopath. This is where Tony gets it from. Tony has a load of bulletproof shutters on his windows, but does not have a bulletproof front door. Seems like a mistake. And how long did it take for Tony to get home from shooting his mate? Because his sister has already changed clothes, got a gun, and then got to Tony's house before him and is laying in wait. And then the police, they're already like, "Oh my god, he's gone and shot this guy. Let's go and ambush him at his house," and turn up basically at the same time. Why does Tony take so long to get everywhere? Tony knew there were an absolute ton of cops outside of his house, so why did he run out there? And he gets shot, spoiler alert, and he has a very exaggerated death where he's all like, "Oh, I've been shot. Oh, I'm falling on the floor. Oh, I'm in so much pain because I'm dying and I'm falling on the floor." Just, less is more. Calm down. Rating out of 5 beers. You can tell that this film was kind of before a lot of the heavy censorship was brought in, because it opens with someone finding a bra on the floor. I was like, good lord, this is shocking material. And the time jump where the calendar pages were being ripped off at the same time as a Tommy gun being fired, I like that. That was pretty cool. And it is crazy that in this film from 1932, people are like, wow, it's mad that people can get these bloody machine guns, like, not even against the law. They can just buy them. And they're killing so many people. We should do something about this. And now, in the year of our Lord 2021, people are still having the same discussions, right? You need to stop selling machine guns, Americans. Anyway, I would give this 2 beers out of 5.